Hello everyone and welcome to another highlight lighting tutorial. So what we're going to show you here is how to use our RGB+Tunable White remote control with our RGB+Tunable White LED controllers. So you can use more than one controller depending on your installation. In this example, we're just going to use two controllers. So the first thing that you want to do is to reset both controllers. So you're going to press and hold onto the landing key. Okay. And then the LED lights will flash twice to signify successful reset. Then we're going to do that with this controller as well. And both controllers are now reset. Now what you want to do in order to be able to pair the remote and the controllers onto, let's say, two separate zones, okay, what you want to do is that you want to do them one at a time, of course. So what you want to do, you want to go ahead and power up your remote control. Make sure that your remote control is on, and you can see that by a blue light which will come up. Okay, once you've done that, you want to click on the landing key of the first controller once. You click the zone 1, then you touch the color wheel, and it should pair. If it doesn't pair, you just have to repeat the process. So you click onto the landing key, click onto zone 1, and that pairs it. Same thing you want to do it for the second controller. So you want to go ahead and click the landing key once. You want to click onto zone 2, and then you want to touch the color wheel, and that pairs it straight away. So now we have two controllers on two different zones. Now the first thing, starting from top to bottom, you will have the tunable white gradient here that you can use. So if you click on here on the far left of the gradient, it will go on to cool white, of course. This is for the second zone actually. If you click on the far right, it will go on to warm white. Now, in order to control the brightness of the LED strip of zone 2, in this case, okay, you want to press and hold onto the CCT button in the middle row of the remote control. So once you press and hold it, the light will either get brighter or darker. In this case, they dim it, so we press and hold it again, and the lights get brighter, as you can see. And you press and hold it again, and the light will dim. Okay, same thing for the other zone. So we're gonna do the same process for, let's say, zone 1. So as you can see, we can go, we put in white, and we press and hold onto the CCT button to make it brighter. Okay, or we press and hold to dim it down. Now you have the color wheel here, of course. Now if you want to change the lights of both LED controllers at the same time, all you have to do is to click 1 and 2, and then both of them will change simultaneously. Okay, now on the top right you have an RGB button. Now this button is used to reduce or increase the brightness if you're using the color wheel to change the colors, because as you can see on the remote, there's no an evident increase brightness or decrease brightness button. So you have to use specific functionalities to do that. So if you're using the color wheel, okay, to change your colors, which uses RGB and the tunable white channels, you then want to use this button to reduce or increase the brightness. As you can see, if you press and hold, it increases this. If you press and hold, it will decrease the light. Okay, so this is the button that you want to use if you're using the color wheel to adjust the brightness of the light. Now the remote and the LED controller comes with preset modes or scenes. So if you press the play button once, okay, it will start the scenes. Now depending on the speed that is saved, you may not notice the actual preset modes running. So what you have to do is to press again So press, in this case it's going fast, but if you press and hold, it will slow down the scenes, as you can see. So if you press again, it's going very slow, so you will have to speed it up a bit by pressing and holding onto the play button. So this way we're slowing it down, so you press it again and then it will speed it up, as you can see. So you press. So now to run through the actual modes, you wanna press, you pause, then you press again and it will go into the next mode. You pause, then you press again and then it will play the next mode. Okay, so that's how to use the play button. Then another functionality that you'll be able to do is to program the LED controllers to use specific colors on some of the presets. In order to be able to do that, you want to make sure that the lights are turned off first. Okay, then you want to power them on. Then you want to select the zone which you wish to program. Let's say zone 1 in this example. So you click onto zone 1. Okay, then you want to go ahead and click P, which will start the program. Once you click it, it will flash the lights. Now once you've done that, you want to select 3 to 5 colors. We're going to select 3 colors just for this example. So we're going to select red, green and blue. Once you're done, you want to go ahead and click P again. Once you've done that, now that program has been saved. Okay, then in order to play the preset that you've just done with the preset modes that are already built using the 3 colors that you've selected, you're gonna go ahead and press the P on the top right of the middle section of the remote control. So once you press it, oh sorry, you want to select the zone first. So we selected zone 1, isn't it? And then you want to select P. Once you select P, it will start going through the scenes. Then again, you'd have to make sure that the speed is adjusted in order to be able to see it actually at work. Right now it's on a very slow speed, so we're just gonna press the P again to select a different scene, and then press this to speed it up. So the play button on the bottom left, and as you can see, it speeds it up. Then you can just press P again to go through the other preset modes using the colors that you've selected. So if you press again, you see red, green and blue. You press again, it goes through again a different set with the colors that you've selected. Press again and we press again. Now to come out of this mode, all you have to do literally is to just press any section of the color wheel and you will come out of the mode. Okay, now if you want to adjust the brightness while you are in the mode, all you have to do is to press P again. You'll go through the modes and then press into the RGB button to make it brighter or dimmer. So as you can see, you make it brighter, or we'll press again to make it dimmer. Now lastly, what you can also do is to select the channels individually. So let's say we go on zone 1, we select red, we can turn off the red, then green, we can turn off the green, then blue, and then we can turn off the blue, or you can do red, green and blue. Of course, if you want to do that for the other zone, you just have to select it on the remote control. In addition, you can also save scenes, okay, favorite scenes. So let's say you want to save on zone 1, you want to save the green, and then on zone 2 you want to save the purple. What you want to do, you want to make sure you select both zones. So you go 1 and 2, then you click onto scene 1, press and hold until the flash, and the scene has been saved. Now to recall it, all you'd have to do is to make sure you select both zones again. So just change the colors as an example. Let's just put this one on blue. All you have to do is to do 1 and 2 S1, and it recalls the scene. Then if you want to just save one zone, of course you just want to go on zone 2. You want to click maybe the green, actually blue, let's do the blue. okay. And then all you have to do is to literally click zone 2, S2 on a different, let's say, scene. And then all you have to do is to, let's test it out, you click zone 2 and you click S2, and it will record the scene for you. And that will be all. Thank you very much for watching. This is the RGB+Tunable White remote control and its functionality, and we hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, have a nice day and see you soon.